Woo! Welcome, everybody. Comedy Cellar Nightly is back again because it's nightly. He couldn't have named it Comedy Cellar Monday. We could have done this one. Best part of the song right here. Watch.
Wow.
Woo! What a great song. I don't care if you're gay or not gay. If you don't like that song, there's something wrong with your fucking... Alexa, stop. Stop, you whore. I'm sorry. I treat my Alexa like it's the 1950s. Shut up. Stop, Alexa. Hey, Alexa, stop. Oh, God. Shut up, Alexa. Alexa, stop. Thank you.
There you go.
It's like my real relationship.
Got to be nice, dude.
My God.
It's like my wife. She just keeps going. I want to say hi to everybody in here. Of course, Matteo Lane, who actually dressed up tonight. He's usually shirtless.
I'm wearing one of your bras. Thank you very much, Bob.
Yes, I'll let you do that joke again, even though you did it before the show.
Perfectly.
You cocksucker. I mean, I didn't mean it like that, but you know. Ryan Beck.
Hey, what's up?
We just Mike Finoia is here. Mike, how come you put your last name in like everybody else? And we have yeah,
I don't fucking know.
And Yamaneika, I don't know if she just melt. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, there she is.
Are you eating clam chowder? Or are you blowing a dude?
Whoa.
Excuse me, Enrique. You're not needed anymore.
Enrique? What is he, a slave?
That's what you got to do to get a test these days, huh?
Can I ask what your fake jizz was?
Yes, it is my intensive healing, essential healing from Vaseline, because I wash my hands 75 times a damn day, and I'm starting to get alligator purse bag hands.
Is it bad? I mean, your hands
Look
really...
at it. It looks like seal is on the back of my hands.
Why was the inside of your mouth dry?
It does look like Patrice's hand.
That.
Come on.
Now?
Wait, are there comments? I want to see the comments now. Comments? Where are the comments? I want to see them now.
Did you hear what Mike said? He said it looks like Patrice's hand now.
Thank you, Bobby.
I gotta say that Yamaneika, you really do care about these videos being on the internet because the background is amazing. I mean, fucking Matteo looks like he's in the TV show Gomorrah. I mean, Ryan, I mean, I don't, what are you writing a book at your mother's house? I don't know what you are. And I want to know, Mike, whose house did you rent? That looks fantastic.
Yeah, I'm in my wife's house. Like I came back just for the disease. That's it. Yeah. I came back here. I got the hell out of New York as fast as possible.
Yeah. Mike looks like he's in a fucking swap shop in Minneapolis, up in the corner.
I'm hiding out in a greenhouse in Iowa.
Bobby looks like he's on the set of Tim Allen's Home Improvement show in the Man episode.
That was a good one. I like it.
Yamaneika's does look pretty cool in the back.
You look great, Yamaneika. Not only do you look great, your background is great, but you really, I mean, that dress is phenomenal. You look gorgeous.
Thank you.
The funniest thing I've ever seen on the internet happened a week ago. Yamaneika and who was it? Yamaneika and it was Chloe, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, Chloe Hilliard.
Chloe Hilliard. They're on their show on the thing. I'm watching it. I almost shit my pants. Listen to me. I showed it on this show. I brought it up. I brought the Instagram up. She was telling Yamaneika was talking about her hair. And a lot of people, this is a fucking issue.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's not an issue. But your hair's growing out and you have a weave and you can't go get it done. You're fucked, right?
Yeah.
And
I'm super fucked because I have only half a weave, right? So most of this is my hair, and there's a portion back here that is not my hair. That is growing down like weeds. So my hair is also growing over the weave. So it's gonna be difficult. And my hairdresser lives right across the street, but I don't want to fuck with him right now because
It's a guy?
Yeah, he's still seeing his boyfriend actively. And I'm like, I don't know what you picked up from sucking his dick.
Yamaneika,
It's not
come on.
1985.
This isn't a Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah, what?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if he's leaving his house on the weekends to then go quarantine with his boyfriend, there's a lot of time where you're out, no telling where your boyfriend, you're supposed to quarantine with your
One time.
Yeah.
Not
Quarantine once.
let's go back and forth.
Yeah,
But you
can't-
know, that's how gays were like, this is a pandemic. You know, we're
Hey,
no.
right, I'm not the congressman in milk. I mean, like I get that. Gay people.
No, but gays really went through it, and nobody gave a fuck about it. You know, back then, if you weren't gay,
That's one of the, in the gay Twitter and Instagram, that's one of the memes going around, is people being like, there's a disease happening and the government's not taking care of us. And the gays are like, you're new to this, aren't you?
it's true, man. I remember I went to the doctors because back in the 80s, early 90s, I was
You're a big bottom.
I was
Taking it in the chops regularly.
No, I wasn't a bottom. I called myself an equal.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Sideways.
blow me,
Utility
you blow me,
infielder.
you blow me, I blow you. Then we go back to our girlfriends. You know.
I love that game, except the girlfriend part.
The what I'm saying is though back then I was scared because I banged a lot without rubbers. I just never used a rubber, no underwear. That's how in shape I was. Oh, I love being in shape. And I went to a doctor and I was like, I'm really scared. He goes, do you shoot heroin with needles? I go, no. He goes, do you let guys fuck you in the ass? I go, no. He goes, do you fuck guys in the ass without a condom? I go, no. He goes, you don't have AIDS. I'll see you later.
My God, you're
No, Voss was your doctor.
They're only giving it to black people and gay people. That's it. Look at the commercial for the PrEP, the HIV PrEP. It ain't nothing but a bunch of gay men and a black woman going, yeah, girl, where's my pill? I mean, they've been killing us every fucking turn. Now they done turned corona into the black disease too. Well, only black people dying from it. And then all the white people like, well, time to go outside, go golfing. Only niggas dying. It's like every time
when I was walking the other day, everybody was in Central Park just running, like nothing was wrong. Like everybody was right. They're literally building tents in Central Park to put, you know, who knows what's going in those tents. And then people
are just, they're building more.
There's clouds.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. My wife's an intensive care unit nurse. She goes to the hospital every day. She's like in the shit every day. And the only thing we can do for fun is go for a drive. So we go for a drive like near the beach. And if it's a nice day, people are out like it's Labor Day weekend. You know, just tailgating, playing volleyball, whatever. And we're like in the house, like we're quarantined from each other. We have 2 bedroom, 2 baths. She has 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. She wears a mask in the house.
That's because she doesn't like you. Yeah.
I know. Used to be being in another state.
That's the normal living situation.
Yeah, totally.
We've been quarantined for over 3 weeks now, maybe 4. And we're not going anywhere. We go to the store. We go essentials. That's it. And she wears a mask and gloves, throws that shit out. I mean, Max, my son, the other night, he's getting so fucked with this. I took him for a ride at like 12 at night, and I sat him in the car up high with a hat in the front seat so he looked like an adult. And we just drove around the neighborhood. That's what we're doing for fun.
That's all you can do. Yeah, it sucks.
And he's like, I want to go to Dave and Buster's. I'm like, just enjoy the front seat. You know,
you're just lining up trash cans, calling one Dave and one Buster. It's like, here you go, buddy. There's your Dave and Buster's.
It's so fucking weird how life has changed like that.
Yeah.
And these people that aren't fucking quarantining, they make me mad.
Yeah, we're at the mercy of our stupidest people right now. That's really what it is. The dumbest motherfuckers are going to keep us locked up for 2 more months.
I went to the grocery store the other day, and the woman next to me, they have like red tape, so everyone stays 3 feet away from the cash registers. And all the employees are wearing, literally the girl had a paper towel around her face. Like they don't have masks. And these people are putting their lives at risk to bag our stupid groceries. So you just be as nice as you can. And this woman, of course, I live in the Upper East Side. She's like 45, white. I'm sure her name was Karen. And she had a grocery cart full of, and I'm not kidding you, minimum 80 loaves of bread. No toppings, no mustard, no deli meats, just 80 loaves of bread. And so they tell us, wait behind the red line. Now I haven't been on stage for, all of us, like for a month. So I'm pent up. And there was an audience behind me. And the cashier lady was saying, the cashier, person, she was like, everyone stay behind the red line. So this woman's standing there with 80 loaves of bread and she goes, who are you talking to? Are you talking to me? You have to be direct with whom you're speaking to. So I just step in and I say, she's talking to everyone. Stop acting like an idiot.
But you did it in song.
Stand behind it and cut it off.
But you did it in song. You're like, stop talking. She's talking.
There's a red line.
How much bread do you fucking need?
Well, I need bread too.
Why the coronavirus exists, because he's telling this story, and instead of you putting the responsibility and angst on this stupid bitch named Karen, you're trying to flip it into he's singing a song. Let's talk.
You got to be homophobic about my.
We all know that.
Yeah, hang on one second. Yamaneika, if you turn into CNN right now, I'm hanging up on you. We're comedians. That's what we do. So fuck you and your fucking kimono. I'll mute you right now, you cocksucker. Yes, I have that power. I will mute you. Mushy, mute her.
No, you don't have the power to.
I do. Mush, mute
Oh,
her.
where'd she go?
Boom, you're done. We can't
Oh my
hear you.
God.
Let Yamaneika talk, Bobby.
Bring her back on. I'm kidding. Where'd she go?
Silencing
She's
a
gone.
woman of color.
Oh shit, she took off.
Where? I'm technically gonna come back.
I'll call
Wow.
her, relax.
You just silenced a woman of color in 2020.
Listen,
Bobby, you're a monster.
listen. Here, stop being such an asshole. We're comedians. You're the one who sang the song too, you cocksucker. Listen, Matteo. This is
Stop calling me a cocksucker.
I can't help it. I'm from Boston. I keep forgetting. Yeah. Listen, what's her name again?
Yamaneika?
All right, I'm gonna call her on the phone. Let's get her on the phone. That's
I just
hilarious.
texted her.
Listen.
Oh, she's calling me.
Oh.
Here she comes.
Hi, you're on with all of us.
Where'd you go?
Ever mute me again in your natural born life. Robert Bologna Sandwich Kelly. Born life. Roberta Kelly.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't do it. Mushy Mike did it.
Yeah, just click the link. Come back on.
Just come back.
Come back on.
I miss looking at your Three's Company wallpaper.
But here's the problem. Here's what you don't. Jesus Christ.
There she is.
Yeah.
There's Mr. Furley's apartment.
I'm over here dying in disproportional levels. Me and the rest of the black people all of a sudden became COVID corona backs. And you got the nerve to put me on mute?
Did you call me baloney face? Can I just say one thing to both of you, Yamaneika, and you, Matteo? Did you ever think that she was making sandwiches for people at a hospital? That's why she
I don't
needed all
care
the
if
bread?
she was making it for Jesus Christ himself. You don't yell at a 70-year-old woman who's bagging your groceries when you know damn well what you're supposed to do.
Right.
I don't care who you're making those sandwiches for. You don't, a pandemic doesn't bring out the best, the worst. It just brings out who you are.
No, I understand that. I agree with you. She's a twat for doing that, but I thought you were mad that she was taking a lot of bread.
Well, where was the meat?
You're not supposed to. That's
was no meat.
illegal too. You're not supposed to take 80 loaves of bread. And all the employees were telling her too, like, you can't you can't take this bread.
Were they saying
That's
that?
what I need. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I need 80 loaves of bread.
Maybe she's wiping her ass with it.
Huh.
Yeah, there is a toilet paper shortage.
Yeah, maybe she needed to.
My mother-in-law couldn't find toilet paper in upstate New York, so I went on Home Depot and I ordered her 18 rolls for $70. And I was like, what the fuck? They're price gouging, this and that. They showed up to her house. They were like the restaurant industrial, like spare tire. You got like a
Right.
56-pound box to her house.
Now you gotta get her. You gotta get her Aquaphor for her asshole because it's gonna be shit.
Safe paper.
Now, Yamaneika, I have a question for you because you keep saying it's a black people getting this more than white people. Is that what you're saying?
I'm going off of the State of the Union or whatever the fuck Trump does every day where he runs. So he's running his mouth. Now I don't know if we're getting it more than everybody. We're dying more than anybody, and this isn't really a safe space for me because me to try to black-splain something to Matteo might get it because we're both part of a subculture, but to try to really lay it down on some fat niggas.
Ryan, I know Ryan and Mike. It's fucking awful.
I apologize for being.
Sorry, my whiteness.
For 5 minutes, I thought Ryan was Ellen DeGeneres complaining about how big her house was. But the reality is we are dying at disproportionate numbers, and people want to victim blame and say it's because Black people are predisposed to this and predisposed to that. But I don't put it on that. We know that the government doesn't do anything to really help. We know Black people are underserved when it comes to healthcare. Black women's mortality rate in giving birth is 3 times more likely than anybody else to come to death and birth. So, I mean, just statistics and facts and numbers that I'm sure everybody's like, I don't, here they go complaining again. So I don't want to really waste too much breath on that as much as I want to just say that that's what has been said right now. Right. And I was out as close to Central Park the other day because I had to drop my cat's stool sample off because he's sick.
Is he okay?
I don't know. I had to walk down something that should have been a 45-minute walk both ways took me 2 hours. 1 hour one way, 1 hour back, because I got to walk down streets and avenues and avoid people because people are out. And I'm going to tell you who was out. I saw about 5 young white families with the carriage, the mother, the baby, the father, Mima, Peepaw, the dog. Everybody had masks on, and they're just like they're walking around like let baby get some air. Let baby get some sunshine. And it's like you have a newborn fucking baby and you've got this motherfucker in a stroller like your Nanny McPhee. And then it's like, sit your ass at home, bitch. The baby doesn't give a fuck whether it's out or not. It has no idea what's going on.
Right.
Why did you have to drop off cat shit?
Because my cat is not feeling well. So I couldn't take an Uber because I'm at risk. Number 1, because I'm Black. Apparently now that's the thing. And number 2, because I used to be a smoker. I mean, I quit smoking 2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Wow.
I'm not getting
to jump into used to be.
You said, wait, Yam said that like 15 years ago, she figured out how to put it down. She goes, I used to be a smoker. About 3 hours ago,
she's like, I just ran out of cigarettes.
I quit smoking 10 years ago.
Bobby, this smoking that you're doing now is nuts. I don't know why you're doing this. This is sad.
Because I have nothing. I can't eat fucking carbs, dairy, or fucking legumes, or
still
sugar.
On the diet?
Yes, I lost 35 pounds.
Yeah, you look good, man. I mean, I can only see your head, but you look good.
You look good, but why are you doing this? We're in survival mode.
I can't stop because if I stop, I'll fucking spiral out of control.
Bobby.
And I don't want to.
I'm eating like an 8-year-old. I'm eating fluff. I'm eating fucking cookies.
Wow.
It's amazing.
I fully ordered a gym. The only thing I'm missing is a receptionist. I mean, I have ordered a gym.
I got my treadmill right there, my weight bench right there.
Work.
I did. I did too much work up until now to let this fucking pandemic take me down. If I gain all that weight back on, and it will be the saddest shit ever. I'm done. The
Girl Scouts are selling cookies again. I just put an order in. Hurry up because my mother told me about it today. I'm the only thing I'm doing to lose weight is I'm throwing up as much as I need to, but I'm eating everything that's not nailed down. Even the cats, they look at me. Look at He's only going to sleep because he knows I'm talking right now. When I'm not talking, he's up trying to make sure a bitch ain't got forks and knives in her hands.
I want to say happy Passover to everybody out there. And tonight, Esty is not here. Gnome is not here, and they usually are, but it's they can't do it because of Passover. They're celebrating And a lot of our Jewish friends are tonight. So happy Passover. And I hope you guys have a safe one. It's going to be weird, but I hope you're with your family. And
Oh
nobody here
shit,
is
she's gonna eat the
Jewish, right?
cat.
No.
No.
Okay. I was going to say you're a bad Jew if you're here tonight right now. Ryan, where are you from?
St. Louis.
Are you there right now?
No, I'm in Brooklyn.
Oh, you're in Brooklyn right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Everybody
the
keeps
guys.
asking us to leave, and we don't want to go anywhere.
Why are they telling you to leave?
I think because they watch the news in Missouri, and her folks are from Pennsylvania, my wife's folks, and so they like all just sit around and they watch the news and they see that it's like this, they see the big red dot around New York City, and they're like, well, everybody's coughing there. So
It is. I mean, listen, man, we're at ground zero again.
Yep.
Again. You live in New
Yeah.
York City. It's just the risk you take living here is that something fucked up is going to happen, and it's going to happen here. But
Well,
you
I
know,
I'm not gonna go anywhere.
I always forget that Ryan's married because he looks like a 7-year-old kid.
Yeah, happens young now.
how long you been married?
6 months as of like 3 days ago.
All right, so
Wow.
it's brand new.
Yeah, but now we're locked in the house together all day, so it just
Yeah, how's
feels
that
like
going?
it's been years. Yeah, it's easy. It's for the most part. I'm tired of like she keeps making me eat at the same times as her, and we have to eat the same things. And I want to eat like an animal and just like open all the chips and everything. And she's like, no, we have to eat at these specific times, and it's gonna be this grilled chicken and whatever else. And like usually when I'm home all alone, before you go do shows at night, I just eat whatever I want whenever. And now I have to like I'm in her schedule and I have a bedtime, and it's like it just
What?
sucks.
You have a what?
Well, I mean, like everything's like powered down, and it's
Yeah.
like we're in the
Bedtime.
apartment together. I can't escape her. The lights got to be out because she's got to sleep because she's still working from home.
Do you have a studio or a 1-bedroom or what?
We have 2 bedrooms, but she'll.
Ooh, she's fancy and Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Am I the only one quarantining alone?
I'm quarantined alone.
You're holding a cat.
I'm alone. Oh well, I'm with my dog, I guess.
Jesus.
I'm alone all day, and then my wife comes home from the hospital, and that's even scarier than being alone.
I know. Then you're with her in quarantine, and then her in COVID. Where you going? You ain't
Yeah,
going
it's
nowhere.
crazy.
Sit still.
But I'm alone
that's
all
rough.
day.
Mateo,
Very.
you haven't had anybody over? So you've been alone for how long?
Since March 10th, because I actually got sick March 10th. I came back from Phoenix and woke up the next day and had fever and body aches and no flu. So I canceled everything. I canceled all my spots, and then that was a Tuesday. So, but then by Friday, like everything was canceled.
Did you have it?
Wow.
Probably, yeah, because I had no taste or smell.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
had
it.
right?
That's it. Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
You know what I was thinking? You know what I was thinking about? Imagine being blind and getting this, and like you can't touch because nobody wants to like touch your hand. You gotta stay 6 feet from people. So there's there's sight and touch are gone. Then you lose your taste and your smell.
Yeah, but you'd become a
You're left with
superhero because your hearing would be
You can
become
fucking hear,
supersonic.
you can hear it
And then you could fight crime.
countries away. Yeah, I guess
But
that's
now
it.
imagine if that blind person was also black.
Right.
I can't.
No,
I'm
that
too-
means you
I'm
just
too-
become an extra in the bird box too.
Yamaneika. You're fucking stupid. Yeah, I'm
By
lucky.
the way, a lot of gay people that I've spoken to have had shared a lot of similar things. Like, oh, I've had backaches, like body aches and fever, and I lost my sense of smell and taste. Like 2 of my closest friends believe they also got it, but no one is able to get tested. So I
Yeah.
just did the thing I'm supposed to do is I canceled shows and didn't see anybody. And
I
then-
saw this thing today on Facebook. It made me cry. It really made me cry. This black lady, her sister had it, and she went to the hospital, and they were like, "We're not you have strep throat. Go home." Made her go home. Didn't test her. She came back. They sent her home again. She came back with, I mean, every symptom they had. They sent her home again. The next time they saw her at the hospital, she's on a ventilator. And then she died. And then they made her daughter go into a tent outside the hospital to quarantine with no heat, no anything. And they were like, you have to quarantine the daughter. She's like, so I have to take this daughter who probably has it back to my house with my kids and my husband who's not well, and maybe kill my husband or me or blah, blah, blah. And it was like, all they had to do is test somebody. But it is true, because I don't know a famous person that hasn't gotten fucking tested.
Yeah.
And I can't get tested.
They're testing tigers, for Christ's sake.
I mean, what?
Yeah, they tested a tiger in the zoo and I can't get it.
So it really is like, I would love to get my kid, even to know if I had it, and my wife tested, just to have the relief of like, we don't have it. This quarantine is work. You know what I mean?
Bobby, my wife's she's in the shit every day. And I asked her, I go, can you please get tested to see if you have it? Because not only maybe she could be carrying it and giving it to other people, but I don't want her immune system being compromised. And she's in there and she's working overnights and doing all this at the hospital. She's exposed to everything. And she said, I can't get a test unless I have symptoms. And if she has symptoms, she needs to stay home, which means she doesn't work. And then, so even nurses can't get tests, which is fucking bullshit.
So fucked up.
People with money and famous people are getting fucking tested.
By the way,
without symptoms.
Drive-through testing in New Jersey, I don't understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense. They were doing drive-through tests where you had to stay in your car. So who were the people that got that shit?
People with cars.
People with symptoms and people with health insurance, probably.
But it's not enough to say people are okay. So they're not giving the healthcare workers tests, which is asinine. Also, they're probably justifying it by not having the tests, saying they have enough tests for them. But also, you have people who, I saw a very similar thing. Again, it was a Black lady, and she's a nurse, and she had the coronavirus. She could not get tested. She went home with her sister. They were laughing or something, and her sister said, "Oh, you spit on me," because he was laughing or whatever. Some spittle came out. Her sister got the coronavirus from her, had to go to the hospital. Now she doesn't know what's going on with her sister. But it took forever and a day to try to get a test for that. I mean, there's no parameters for the tests. And if we keep saying, oh, they're not giving tests because of this, and that's why I'm not quick to say, oh, it's Black people are the reason why we're dying. The way we live and what we do is the reason why we're dying of it. Because everybody's just jumping on an excuse to try to make sense of it. And it's like, none of this shit really makes any fucking sense.
No, nothing makes
sense. Why people can't get no tests. One minute they tell you it's because of this. Then you see somebody else. I have a friend who lives in my building. He's a young guy. He had all the symptoms of the fucking coronavirus. They didn't even want to give him a flu test, but they finally gave him a flu test. It came back inconclusive that he didn't have flu or whatever. But they were like, oh, you're too young. And then it's like.
Here's how you know that it's really bad is a month ago, I was texting all my friends and family in Italy, trying to make sure that they were okay.
Oh,
and now they're all texting me, asking me if I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but now Italy, can I ask you a question? Because you know the most about Italy. Has it turned in Italy? Has it gotten better? Has it flattened out a little bit?
Yeah, the death rates are going down slightly, and they are showing certain hospitals that were overwhelmed 2 weeks ago that are starting to even out. I mean, it's still bad. They're still dealing with a high contagious rate, but they are seeing a lot of sign of improvements. It's not dramatically better, but it is getting better.
I tell you, I've been watching this show Gomorrah, and it doesn't surprise me that it was bad in Italy, because everybody talks this close to their face, and every guy looks like they're either going to kill the guy they're talking to or they're going to fucking make out with them.
Well, also too,
I mean, this
when you greet each other, you kiss each other twice on the face.
They touch each other. Hey, how you doing? I mean, they're making out. I've never seen guys kiss so much in this fucking TV show.
One time my family was from Italy. They were here and we were all saying goodbye on the train. And so there was like 6 of them and then me and Evan Williams and his wife, and they were saying goodbye. Evan had never kissed before, but there was a lot of this happening. Evan literally started panicking. He's like, oh my God, who do I kiss? What's happening? Why is it like?
I mean, this is going to change for me. I'm not shaking hands anymore. I'm done. I'm bowing. Never. I'm going to bow.
I don't know. I still like, I still want to, when I see people, hug them if they're okay with it.
I mean, I'd take a hug from you. Absolutely. I would never refuse that.
You know what?
I don't think I'm going to get in close anymore. I'm just going to go, hey, what's up? You know, I don't know if that's
Yeah.
It's hard to
I
get in
stopped-
touch with you because your stomach is in the way. But the reality is,
Well, I'm sorry. Are you? What do you weigh? $125? You're wearing a Komodo. It took 5 Japanese women to put that together.
And she's gone.
I'm so passed out.
But man, if I was not married, I would try my hardest to date you, Yamaneika. Oh,
We would have been a cute couple, Bobby.
me and
We
you
would
would
have been
be.
so cute.
We would be a fucking power couple.
Yes.
We'd have a show like that. Archie Bunker.
Oh
And
yeah.
I'd be your gay neighbor. I'd be the Mrs. Grant.
Yes, you definitely. We definitely have you.
Hey
Yeah,
girl, I could be like Paul Lynde and Bewitched, like, hey sister.
yeah. I'd
You'd
be
be like
"Ah."
a gay Schneider.
I'd be like, this fucking guy's here again. He's my friend.
I just want to say, besides Yamaneika, and Yamaneika really is a gay man, this is the first time I've spoken to straight people in a month.
Really?
Oh,
How is
I think-
it?
So I've been playing Fortnite, which is this game, and every single day, and I got Yam addicted to it about a week ago.
Guys have to play.
So my friend Bob the drag queen and his boyfriend Jacob and my friend Nick and I have just been on the phone literally 6 hours a day just playing. I mean, this is the best time to get addicted to video games. And it's just gay, 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 gay. And then it's the first time I'm like, oh my God, Bobby, Mike, Ryan. I'm like, oh, there's straight people. Hello.
Well, I mean, we're basically straight.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't really have a choice
Yeah,
right now.
It's not like it's not as
really-
it's not as straight as the Joe Rogan podcast, but I mean, I you know what's so funny is that I used to play video games all the time. I was addicted before I had my son. Call of Duty. I had every game. I was in a clan, and my clan, because we would do these clans, not that clan. We would do these clans, and they're so racist and so mean and so homophobic.
You sure you weren't in the clan?
kind of that clan.
We called ours the gays, and
Yeah.
we would go into a room. We'd be like, "Hey guys," and we were really good, so we'd fucking annihilate everybody, and they would get so mad.
So you saying that gay people aren't able to be good at video games?
That's not
Bobby?
what I'm saying. I'm saying
And is
that.
it funny to play gay people who are good at video games? Because
Don't get woke, you fucking
what else?
silly
What
shirt.
else about gay people,
Mute
Bobby,
'em.
that you'd like to share with the rest of
I'm
us?
trying to finish, but you keep cutting me off, you gay guy. Fucking interrupting motherfucker. But they would get so mad because they thought we were like, you guys did such a great job. They're like, fuck you. It would make me laugh how fucking fucked up the people who play video games are. The people.
My friend Eric and I, years ago, there was a game similar to Call of Duty where you start with a team together and then you move out. So we would pick a flame, like a blowtorch, and there's like 3, 2, 1, and we would completely burn our team. And then they would be like, what the fuck? And we'd be like, we'd pretend, oh my God, we're so sorry. Like, we've never played it. We're like, okay, it's all right. But this time, don't kill us. Got it. And then they would start us again.
I actually
They'd
had
kick us out. We'd come back with our team name would be Team Burner. Like it is fun to piss people off in video games.
it's one of the funnest things I've done. I actually had a sexual experience in a video game once.
I'm embarrassed you said that out loud.
I
In
know.
a video game?
I tell you because we were playing like a Call of Duty type game, and this girl was playing. And there's something about when you're in a room full of guys hearing, dude, go around the corner and snipe them and blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you hear, hi, guys. And it's like, what the fuck? It doesn't matter. She could weigh 700 pounds. You know what I mean? In your brain, you're like, this is fucking Pamela Anderson playing.
Well,
And-
maybe she is. So
Everybody's
what-
wiping Cheeto dust off their face.
All right. Do we have to be woke about every fucking thing everybody
I
says?
mean,
You guys
700
better
pounds
fucking
is
come in.
absolutely-
You know,
Can we just let some of it
Yeah,
slide? She's 700 pounds. I don't want to fuck like I'm on an upside down canoe. Okay. I don't mind 250, 300. I'm fine. 700's too much. That's
That's a
why.
lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Okay, so I made
Fine
the
line.
But what I'm saying, oh, you fucking woke assholes.
whoa.
Oh, you're terrible. Listen, she came into the room. I was in the room hiding, and she came in, her character, but it's a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
And I was on a barrel, and she came over and she goes, hey. And I was like, what's up? She's like, you like this? And she was just moving her character back and forth near my groin, and it actually did something to me. I actually was like, yeah, I like it. And then my friend came in, he's like, what are you guys doing? I'm like, get out of here. It was fucking crazy.
Dude, this is 1 month of you locked up. I can't wait. If you have to be locked up for a year, I can't wait to hear what you're
admitting. This was a long time ago. But now I'm telling you, you guys are talking about this Fortnite. I got virtual reality, the Oculus Quest.
Those are crazy.
You can go, you have to try it. You can go into a room and there's other people and you're with them and you can look in your hands. And VR porn is fucking nuts.
Wait, so you have porns you have porn virtual reality?
I don't do it here because I have a 6-year-old, but I took it on the road with me, and I'm telling you, dude, you're in the room and the girl is like right here, hey baby, and you actually talk back. Like I had to catch. I was like, hey, I'm shaking it off, like it's crazy.
You look to the left and there's her dad crying.
No, you look down. I look down and see a much better penis and abs.
At least you still can't smell it.
Bobby, did you do the VR thing when you take the elevator up to like the 80th floor and walk the plank? And it's so fucking crazy. They have a thing where like you get in an elevator, you start off and you're on the street level of the city.
Oh no!
And you go all the way up to the top. Yeah. You're at like 80 something floor. You walk a couple steps out on a wooden plank and you look down to your left, down to your right, and it's just an 80-story drop.
And if you fall, you fall and
you feel it.
You hear the wind.
Yeah, it is so scary, dude.
And I'm afraid.
I love it.
I'm afraid of heights. I can't do it.
Totally afraid of heights. I did the boxing one. That was actually really hard.
Yeah, they have. VR.
They have a Broadway one.
Do they have a what?
You heard me.
I didn't.
Do they have a Broadway one?
They have. You know what though? They will, Matteo. They have. It's going to be in sports. It's actually they have a comedy club one. You can go.
Oh, I've seen that one.
Sit front row in a comedy club and literally look around, and you're in the crowd next to people, and the guy comes out and does his set and like looks at you. He's like, "What's up?" And you feel like you're. That's
what we're gonna have to start doing because we can't get anybody to come out to shows. We're gonna have to get on VR and start doing stand-up.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird for a while, huh? Once they lift it.
What is it gonna, for real talk between all of us comics? What is it gonna be like if we go back to do stand-up?
It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine.
Can I just hear? Can you just call me? How much would it cost for you to just call me every morning and say that?
That's a guy who has parents that are still together.
Yeah, totally. And a full head of hair.
Yeah, that son of a bitch went to college.
Yeah, it's all gonna work out for me. It's gonna be fine. I'm not worried.
Yeah, we're minimized. You're filling out an Indeed resume right now.
Look, I'm going to say this. I think it's going to be different for every comic. If there's a comic that's used to making, 30 grand a year and can pay his bills, and for me, it's relative. I don't know what it's going to be for me. I can say I don't know if it's going to go back to what you understand. I had a comedy tour that I created. I had all my headline gigs at clubs. I had all this stuff booked, but it wasn't like, I don't have my millions of dollars. I needed to do these shows to keep everything moving, hoping that something happens somewhere where they go bang, and then maybe something more comes, and then I'll be ahead of the game. But other than that, I don't know if it's, look, if we go until August, in my brain, I always had the Cellar. That's what fucked me up. That's, it was like, if everything else goes in my head, I was like, I could always work the Cellar or other clubs and make a certain amount of money a week.
Right.
And for the month, I could cover my bills. I won't have anything. I will be struggling, but I'll be fine. But when they said the Cellar's closed, that fucking shook my knees.
Yeah.
Because I hope these clubs make it. I think the Cellar, of course, is going to make it, but there's some clubs that didn't do. The Cellar did 4 shows a night in 3 different clubs every fucking night. A lot of clubs don't do that. So you're kind of hoping those clubs come back. And if they don't, where are those comics going to go?
Right.
And AMC is having a problem. AMC just said that they're having a problem because nobody wants to go to movies right now.
Movies are done.
Yeah, movies are done,
Movie
and they're just
theaters-
they're releasing things on,
That was
streaming.
that was a matter of time, anyways, guys. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
movies were on the way down. Movie theaters were on the way down. Why would you leave your house if you could just sit in your? Why would you leave it when you can just sit there on 100-foot TV, 100-inch TV that
Yeah.
costs $400 for God's sakes from Walmart, and you can watch the movie right there? Why would you go? I mean, they were gonna go anyway.
But that's why they made everything into like a restaurant now. There's like all those movie theaters that are like also restaurants and bars, and they like serve, they like wait. Those are cool. We go to that, but I haven't been to a regular movie theater in a while.
There's that one on 83rd Street on the west side that like you're basically like in your own bed.
Yeah, I
mean,
can't.
like it's got everything.
I can't do those. I'm too old to fucking have a bed in a
I'd fall
movie theater.
asleep.
Me and
Fall
Keith,
asleep.
me and Keith would do those big where we get 40 of us to go see the big Marvel movies. Every single time, 10 minutes in, me and Keith are both snoring.
How is Keith?
He's doing.
My girlfriend.
Yeah, my nigga.
Look at the
Wow.
fucking size of that spoon.
Is that cereal? Please tell me that's cereal.
No, I made some meat.
Oh, me and you would. It's just a
Bowl of
spoon
meat, a
of
bowl of fucking burnt meat.
It's a spoon of meat.
No, it's sesame glazed taco meat.
This is how we're
Oh.
all worried about spots and stand up and everything else. Yamaneika is going to be able to eat spoons of meat online and get people to pay for it.
Yeah. Yamaneika light candles and people would want to watch it. She's fucking.
I think about that with the whole, like, you think about a Friday night down there where it's like a line going around the block, a line going to the bathroom, a line
Yep.
going up the stairs, down the stairs. Like right now, everything we did every night is like basically illegal. I mean, how the hell are fucking people gonna? And I get Dr. Steve put out a thing today about how the curve is finally kind of, the numbers aren't doubling, at least deaths aren't double, And the thing I worry about is that people are going to get this false sense of like the weather's going to get good and these numbers are going to start to flatten, which doesn't mean it's over. It just means it's not as terrible. And people are going to go, oh, fuck it. Things are great. Let's go outside. And then it's going to be right back to
That's why I'm not shaking hands. That's why I'm cleaning my hands. That's why I'm going to wear a mask. I'm going to wear a mask like a Japanese dude on a plane. I am not fucking around.
Yeah. I go grocery shopping. I look like Shinobi. It's ridiculous.
I was scared too because I told you I went and bought a gun. And what are you rolling your eyes for? You live in the city.
You're
Nobody
so
who's
reactive. You bought a gun when there's a pandemic. Like
I'll
what
tell you.
has changed in the past month that you need a gun for?
I'll tell
What kind
you.
of gun?
Okay, let me just answer fucking woke left-wing
I
Charlie.
am
over
not.
here.
When have you known me to
Listen.
be this woke leftist? Like,
Listen.
what is this?
Listen, this is why I got a gun. I have a 6-year-old and a wife, and I'm out in the suburbs.
And they
it's
won't
not,
listen.
It's not like it's not
I'm
like
Herbs, and I have a 6-year-old and a wife.
it's not like I have. There's nobody next to me. You know what I mean? People walk. I'm telling you, people come up to your door and
Yeah.
just knock on your door, and there's people actually coming around saying, "Hey, we're with the city. We need to," and robbing people. Getting
Yeah.
robbed out here is
It's a
not
real thing.
it's not a fake thing. It happens. And I don't want to sit here if someone comes to my door at 2 a.m. or breaks into my house and I don't have anything. I'll probably never use it. Hopefully I'll never do. But I want to protect
Tomorrow
it.
you can't get the can of tomatoes open and you're shooting it.
You just like Elvis.
Hang
changing-
on, let him sit in the tomato joke.
Here's the thing. Getting real quick back to the conversation we were just talking about.
Yes.
A lot of this, by the way, too, we have to remember once you can get available testing, not just for if you have the coronavirus, but also if you have had the coronavirus, they can start doing a quarantine in a more like the reason South Korea was so on it is because they tested fucking everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah.
And here
They've done this before though.
Correct.
They've
But
gone
here-
through it.
so-
Yeah.
And also to a vaccine, which I know is going to take 12 to 18 months. But like when you get a vaccine and when you can test people, then you start to go back to normal life.
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel like this Donald Trump guy doesn't have it together.
Facts.
Was that sarcasm? I think you're right. I think when people start getting tested, but look at knowing that you had it or have it, and then you can stay home and quarantine and get over it and not be contagious. That's a huge thing.
Yeah.
And
if you can quarantine at home, some people need to be on a fucking ventilator. That's the problem.
Well, the problem with that is when you need a ventilator, I believe it's like 50-50. I mean, it's serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the other
the
thing
longer
about,
you're on it, the less your chances.
Yeah. My father, who passed away last year, he was on a ventilator, and the longer you're on those things, the worse it gets for you.
Wait,
because
so I have a question about that, because I watch Cuomo every day and he's talking about how we need more ventilators, but then I also hear the same thing. It's like, if you're on a ventilator, it can make it worse. So my question is how does that work when you get a ventilator?
Because you can't not have it.
it's like a last ditch effort.
You can't not have it. And now they're trying these drugs, and hopefully these drugs will kick in and help you and bring you back. But you can't not have it. But the longer you're on it, you're susceptible to, I believe it. And Mike might know this more because his wife's a nurse. But it's infection.
Yeah.
And you get weaker. And
this is how we're qualifying information. You're asking Bobby. He has no medical degree, and then he's passing it to Mike.
No, my
this is supposed to know what the fuck is happening.
No, because my
wife is a nurse.
No, my father passed away last year. Because of this.
About your father passing away. I'm very sorry.
No, I'm not saying that to make you feel bad, even though you should. I'm saying is that he passed away, and the reason why I know is because they were really, really on us about the ventilator.
Yeah, my grandmother was also on a ventilator. She also passed away. Are we playing corpse roulette here?
Yeah, okay, let's go. I have my aunt passed away too. Who else you got?
Her cat's sick.
My sister's got a bad kidney. Let's go. What do you got?
My cat. Forbes magazine.
Liza Minnelli has a bad knee.
Is Liza Minnelli still alive?
I'm still alive.
Whoa.
I'm still here. I've been quarantined.
Dude, I'd pay a lot of money for one of those tests to find out if I had it already or if I have the antibodies.
I
would love to try to just like I mean, I read something in the beginning where it was like if you have a certain blood type, you may not show, like you may have antibodies built in or you may be more resistant to it. That was something hopeful. I avoid the news like the plague. I watch cartoons all day, and then my wife comes home, and then I hear the worst shit from her because she's seeing the worst patients. Like she's seen like the people who are staying at home, she's not hearing about the ones who need a ventilator, who are dying, whatever. They're all there. And it's crazy, dude. Like nurses, no one can visit. Real life is going on still. People are dying from cancer. People are dying from heart attacks, whatever. And they can't have their families come and visit and like say their goodbyes. So nurses have to basically like hold the phone and FaceTime, and like people, that's like the reality of the hospitals. And she comes home and I'm like, how was today? And she's like, it was another bad one. And then we just kind of, I'm like, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But I just overhear her on the phone with other nurses. And it's like, I mean, we're in the thick of the shit right now, man. It's fucked up.
So that's why it's important that we do stuff like this. And I look at everybody's Instagram, and people are trying not only talk about this, but add some levity to it. And people are laughing at what we do. I think comics right now, we needed most of all, because people don't want to fight. They get it. They know it. It's terrifying. And when they can giggle at our shit. Yeah. It's like, thank you so much.
The news preempted Wheel of Fortune all last week, and I was fucking livid. I was like, I don't need any more of this news information. I just want to watch the fucking wheel. So I agree.
I watched The Office. I'd never seen it before.
Never seen which one, the American one or both?
Yeah, the American one. I watched it, and I really the first 3 episodes I was like, but then I think you get addicted to it, and I loved it. I thought it was great.
Yo, are you guys taking the subway anywhere at all, New Yorkers?
No. I walk my cat's poop off. I don't want to get a ride chair. I don't want to get in anything. I'm just.
I saw something that they're like, I bet you New York is clean. Like the last time it was this clean was probably the 1600s, huh? Like they're scrubbing the shit out of
things. I don't think
right?
the 1600s was clean.
I don't know,
Yeah.
the 1400s, whatever. Fucking.
Then yeah,
it
it
gross
was cleaner
sense.
when we weren't here.
Yeah, when the Native Americans had it. When it
Native
wasn't New York
Americans
was the last time it was this clean.
They,
I just wonder, are they scrubbing the shit out of things or what?
It
Well,
is
some
weird, though.
places
Can I
are.
say
There's
this? It's the first time to walk around New York and there's no tourists. It is just New Yorkers.
Wow, that's got to be
Walk
awesome.
around and look at people and be like, oh, this is the first time I've ever been in this city and looked at other people who also live in this city.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, they are saying that like the rivers are coming back, and I
Yeah.
think in San Antonio, Mushy Mike, up where you live, the river, they can actually see the bottom of the river for the first time in years because there's no boats and pollution in it.
Imagine if you could start seeing all the bodies in the East River. All the cars. All right, I'll sit in that.
I laughed. It just
I
wasn't.
laughed. It just
wasn't
took-
It was good.
Fucking weird vibe. These Zoom hangs.
It's just
dude.
not very
I don't know
woke.
what's good or
Like,
bad.
It's not very woke. It's not.
Sorry, whatever.
not woke, bro.
It's
Oh, my bad.
but they say that the fish are coming back because there's not, people aren't fishing, people aren't out there fucking destroying the environment, people aren't driving, less cars on the road. I mean, it is
It's good for the planet.
environmentally fucking good for the planet. It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah, it's good.
And it's months, 1 month, and shit goes back to normal. Like
Well, I read this. I want to just pull it up. I thought it was one of the funniest things that I had seen. I don't know how to get to my archives, but it was talking about like when people first go out into the streets.
Yeah.
Like, because are you guys just gonna jump right out into the streets?
No.
Are you gonna wait? Are you gonna like the day they're like, oh, you guys can go out? Are you gonna go out or are you gonna wait?
If I get spots.
If I get spots, I'm in.
That's the
I'm gonna
only
go
thing I would
out.
do right now is do. Yeah, if I get comedy.
If I already had it, then I'll go out.
I just want to know if I fucking had it, man.
But
I
that's
wanna
a
take the
blood test. That's not the test. The
Here's
test to
a-
see if you have it is different than to see if you have it. They have to take your blood.
The finger prick
Here's
thing.
a
Yeah,
meme
right.
that I read that I thought was funny, and it's from this girl named Bombshell. Bomb is spelled with the letter 0 _ shell _. When they finally open outside again, I'ma stay home for a bit, let the first batch of air hit y'all first, and see what happens just to make sure the coast is clear. And I'm with her on that. Y'all go soak up all the little kayaking air and all I'm telling you, the hills are alive with coronavirus. And then when y'all drop off, I'm gonna look and see how many of y'all stand. I'm like, okay, mama, we can go outside now.
Yeah.
I'm not going outside. I'm not gonna be the first one.
Yamaneika, maybe you're right. I might take a look. I'm gonna wait till Yamaneika goes out and then I'm gonna go out.
Yeah, you gonna wait. Let me tell you something. If I was the groundhog that everybody had to depend on every year to show up,
Yeah.
we'd be 7 to 8 years behind. I wait to make sure everything. Matteo tell you last night when we played Fortnite, I hid in a section so long I didn't even know what was happening in the game no more. I went to the bathroom. I'm not gonna come out there. I'm not doing it.
Even in Fortnite?
Nope.
And
No.
the games are the opposite. We're 6 toes already out the door. We're just waiting. We're waiting to go out.
You want to know who the last black person was when they blew up Wakanda in Infinity War? It was me. Because I did not go out to fight. I told them bitches, y'all go first. I'll join you later.
Yamaneika, if they don't have you in Black Panther fucking 2, they're the dumbest people in the world. If you don't fucking come out on a fucking rhinoceros yelling at somebody, they're the fucking Hollywood stinks. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, sure. They only would cast me if they had a version where they had to use a street cat, because that's the only thing I could play is a street cat.
Bubba, I want you in that outfit. I want you coming out. You're the cook at Wakanda.
With a spoonful of meat.
Spoonful of meat.
You're yelling at Black Panther. It's meat, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's meat, motherfucker. Cheese meat, motherfucker.
I say I would like to do this though. When this is all over, we should all, when it's safe, we should all meet at the Cellar and have a big meal together.
Yeah.
At just the table and have a fucking comics party where we can get together, make fun of each other, laugh, and fucking eat together. I
I
think
could
we
eat
should.
those wings right now. God, I miss those wings, those chicken cutlets.
I miss the hang, man.
I miss the hang too,
I miss
dude. It's brutal.
I
It's
miss-
so brutal.
I miss coming in and just fucking, immediately having Matteo look me up and down for my outfit.
That is the
Yamaneika,
hardest part, man. Not seeing anybody.
Yamaneika yelling at somebody in the back. Ryan, I have no idea who you are, but
Yeah.
I'm sure you were there. I just missed you.
Gossiping with Val. I miss having dinner with Keith. I miss chatting with Esty. I miss arguing with and singing with Gnome.
Yeah.
I miss Ellie. I miss everybody. Liz.
Liz, I fucking miss Liz.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
And it's
And it's been a month, just a month. Isn't that crazy? It feels like it's been years, man.
Staff, everybody there, just like even the crazy experiences we have where somebody comes in and accuses all the black comics of stealing her purse that ain't nobody ever seen.
What?
You know,
what
just like
what happened?
that. You guys have to ask Godfrey or
Godfrey tells it the best
about it, because we all got accused one night by this white lady who was drunk,
who had 80 loaves of bread with her.
We stole her purse, and then because we're in Trump's America, 7 cops showed up.
Whoa.
At the behest and bequest of this drunk bitch who said that 6 black working comics stole her purse. So as soon as Corona is over for you all, back to racism for me.
Like I said, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah. I even miss the crazy I even miss like the crazy West Village homeless. I miss that weird blonde guy that just screams in people's faces.
I miss the guy doing golf with the milk cartons.
Oh
yeah, he's my favorite.
Tiger Hood.
Tiger Hood.
I wonder what happened. I wonder where they go. Like where?
Oh, he's still probably out there golfing. He didn't give a fuck when the shit was okay, so he don't give a fuck when it goes bad.
Also, last time I saw him, he had a full poster with like a hashtag and everything, like like a brand of him.
Yeah, he went viral.
God, I would love an audience.
I know. It's so weird, man.
Start golfing on the street.
Anyone feel like they're forgetting any of their jokes?
I tried to go over them the other day in my head. I was sitting right in here, and I was like, I haven't done a joke in a month, and I can't do it unless there's something about Robert. Give it up for Robert Kelly, and that the nervousness of stepping up on the stage, grabbing the mic, going, "Thanks, what's up?" and seeing all those faces, and that it's like something happens in me, and it just comes out.
Yeah, it's like you're digging into the batter's box.
It's like the Hulk. Like I need that anger or that fear or that anxiety to get me into that thing. I can't.
We're gonna be so fussy when we get back. That poor first audience trying to see 6 comics struggle to remember their jokes. I mean, it's gonna be a mess.
And they're all gonna get sick of the same Corona joke over and over.
Just about bleaching fucking cans of beans and shit. All those fucking grocery store jokes.
One funny thing about my friend Nick, and it's not a joke, it's just a funny story that happened. He hadn't been panicking about any of this. He's super gay, very weak. A gust of wind would kill him, and he doesn't cook, nothing. And so I was like, "You're not nervous about this at all?" "No, why should I be?" I said, "Okay." And then I said, "Nick, what are you gonna eat for breakfast?" "I have a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, hazelnut with 1 cream and sugar every day." And I said, "Well, they're closing Dunkin' Donuts." And he started panicking. "Oh my God. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Oh my God." And I said, "Nick, I'll show you how to make iced coffee." And he goes, "What do I look like? Laura Ingalls Wilder?"
What? I'm gonna Google who that is.
It's rough.
Ingalls Wilder from Little House on the Prairie.
Oh yeah,
I know who it is. I
loved it. Matteo, they don't know anything.
I loved it. I loved it. Why do I get? Why are you being racist?
I didn't know who it was.
Why are you gonna call us they? Who's they? I loved it.
Not you, Bobby. I meant them. Not you.
Yeah, fuck them.
Me. I didn't know what it was. Ryan, did you know who Laura Ingalls Wilder was?
I've heard of her.
I'll join
Oh,
you
shit.
guys
I
in
thought it
2
was a
seconds.
politician.
Yeah.
I
for it.
tell you, is there anybody in my lifetime that's made me laugh? Is gay guys who gay guys are probably the funniest, hands down, people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I've laughed hysterically, especially like that type of gay guy who's not a comic, and just, I mean, says the
Hold on a
funniest
second,
shit ever.
everybody, can you set your alarm? I gotta go to sleep because I'm getting ready to say something that's too woke.
What are you gonna say?
You can't say gay guys are hilarious to you. Gay guys are not here for your amusement, Bobby. Okay, that's like them saying fat guys are hilarious to them.
Fat guys are hilarious.
Fat guys are hilarious.
Fat guys
Fat
are
gay
hilarious.
guys are the most
Yeah.
hilarious.
And chubby black girls are the funniest.
My
People
God.
think, I got it easy. I
You
got
can
nothing
say,
else.
and you can. Here's the thing that you don't know. You can say whatever you want, Yamaneika.
I know that, Bobby.
And I say, here's my thought process on it. I think that a lot of times, and now things are obviously mixing, but a while ago, gay men and straight people didn't quite mix socially, right?
Yes.
And so there's a kind of perception of what you think a gay person is. And then when guys meet gay people, a lot of times, you know, they're like, oh my God, gay guys are so funny. And it's like, yeah, you know, and a lot of times I find, like, I used to have a joke, like, gay men and straight men are the same sense of humor, we just dress better. Because when I'm on the phone 6 hours a day with my friends, all we're doing is ripping each other to shreds.
Yes.
For any little tiny thing you do, if you step out of line for 1 second,
Right.
you are attacked. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's just the same as comics.
Yeah, well, comics are the same. Absolutely. Comics, all we do is say fucked up shit and we attack people. That's all we do. And sometimes that's the greatest part, is that you say shit that is out of line, or you fuck up and you might get called out on it, but you better have some funny thing to say back. But then it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as, because I don't think.
Importantly, also, it's the intent. Like, we all know the difference between people razzing each other and having fun versus people just coming in for an attack that makes no sense or is not based. Like, we have a camaraderie here. We have a respect across the board. We have a love and appreciation. If somebody just came in off the streets to try to like join, I mean, we've all been at the table where there's been somebody at the bar and they're like,
yeah,
oh,
nothing's worse than that. Yeah,
like,
that sucks.
Who are you? Like,
We're like having a great fucking time, and then one person at the bar turns around. I remember when. Oh, you ruined it. Get out
Shut
of
up, you idiot. Get out of here.
Yeah.
It's just the most annoying thing. And I hate when they walk over. Hey guys, sorry for interrupting. No, you're not.
No, you're not. You just did.
No, you're not.
You just did, you dummy.
Just fucking beat it.
Get the fuck out of here, you idiot.
Listen, we're at an hour right now. This was a fun one. I knew it was going to be fun. Yam, I miss you.
I miss you too. I love you, Bobby.
I love
really
you so
do.
much. I love you too, Yams. And I miss being around you. I miss laughing with you. I miss fighting with you, and I miss laughing with you. So I'm glad you came on. Mike, it's good to see you, buddy.
You too, brother.
I miss you too, man.
I miss you too, pal.
And Matteo, you sexy son of a bitch. I can't wait. Did you watch Gomorrah? Are you a fan?
I've not seen it yet. I have to
Go and watch it, please.
I'll watch it.
I need to talk to you about it. I need an Italian friend. Okay. Ryan, I mean, you know, you're going to be fine. I mean,
buy us all a test, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
you ask your parents? You ask your parents for 5 tests.
Ryan,
Sure.
No, it's good that you came in, man. Very funny, and I'm glad I got to hang with you tonight. And if I hope you guys come back. We do this every night except for Sunday, which is the Sabbath for my religion. And I want to say happy Passover to everybody tonight. I know it's going to be a weird one, but you're with your families and you're with your friends or with their families. Hope you're not with your friends, but I hope everybody has a great Passover. And we'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8:30. Mush Mike, thanks for dressing up tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks so much, everybody.